Hey everyone, Coach Matt here. So what we're going to be doing today is a little bit of accessory core work. Beth told me a lot of you guys are looking to complement the programming with a little bit of accessory work, so I figured if we went through a nice little interval style core circuit here, we could supplement our training with stronger cores that are going to help our squats, thrusters, wall balls, and basically everything. So strong core is good for all aspects of fitness. What we're going to do for this circuit is 45 seconds on, 45 seconds off for 3 rounds here. It is going to be 3 different movements, and it is a total of 7 minutes and 15 seconds of work. So, first movement here is going to be reverse crunch. What a reverse crunch is, obviously you can have a mat behind you. If you're on a rug, it's totally fine. We're going to be laying all the way back, arms either at our side, in front of us, doesn't matter. We are bending our knees and reaching our knees to our chest, and once we get all the way in, we are reaching them to the ceiling, lifting our hips off the ground, and then straightening them all the way out. This is what the motion looks like. You can see this is a really good crunch for the abs. We got to make sure that we get our hips off the ground, otherwise we're just bending our knees in and lifting our legs and not getting any core engagement. The core engagement is what lifts our hips off the ground as we bend, straighten our legs overhead. Second movement is going to be a 3-part V-up here. So what I mean by 3 parts is we're going to do a V-up on each individual leg and then a full V-up to both feet. So what it's going to look like is laying all the way back, and we're going to raise our left leg to our arms, right leg to our arms, both legs to our arms. That is 1. Obviously we're going for 45 seconds here, but the goal is to keep moving through all 3 of those movements. Third movement is just going to be a hollow hold. I know a lot of you guys probably thought you escaped them since they're in our warm-ups all the time, but they were also a really good strength building exercise for our core, my favorite core exercise. So we're going to toss them in here. Doing 45 seconds on of this. Remember, the scales are either, this is our lowest scale here, you can go 1 leg out, 2 legs out, arms overhead, and this is a full hollow hold. Remember, our low back is in full contact with the ground, biceps covering the ears, toes pointed, feet together for that hollow hold. So those are our 3 movements, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go through all 3 rounds here. If you'd like to follow along, that's totally fine. Do it on your own. It's cool. So we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, starting with the reverse crunches for 45 seconds. Remember, keep those feet together, guys. And rest. Alright, 1 round down of the reverse crunches. Got 45 seconds of rest before we go into the 3-part V-up. On these V-ups, guys, you don't have to come back to a hollow hold. Your feet go back to the ground between every rep. For those last reverse crunches, we gotta make sure we're getting our hips off the ground again. Get that good crunch in the core. Get ready to start those V-ups. All of these are starting from our back. All right, we're going. 3, 2, 1, go. Those are not fun. Should already be feeling it here, guys, especially in that V up there. If you can't quite get your toes, just go as high up on your shin as you can. You obviously want to have your legs as straight as possible during all three of those movements. It's totally fine if they're not, though. Going into that hollow hold next. If you need to scale the time on any of these movements, guys, I would go to 3 rounds of 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. All right, going into that hollow hold, 45 seconds. Alright, 1 round down, 2 rounds to go. That hollow hold was a little rough. Did a lot of toes apart the other day. Not a good idea. Going back to those reverse crunches here. And guys, if you need to scale the time on any of these, you want to go to 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Still a good workout no matter what. All right, starting on the second round of reverse crunches. Good. My timer forgot to tell me when to stop. My timer's now there. Got 3-part V-ups next. Next 45-second interval. Should be feeling it by now for sure. I know my core's already burning a bit. This is only 3 rounds, but again, if you'd like to extend it maybe to 4 rounds, it's always an option. Maybe extend the time to 1 minute on, 1 minute off. All right, let's go into those 3-part V-ups. Go into our last movement here, the hollow hold. I don't know about you guys, this is not easy. It's a short interval, 3 pretty difficult exercises. Doing great though. Going into that hollow hold next. 45 seconds here. There's a couple different scale for hollows. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. All right. We're burning. We are definitely burning the core area. Those hollow holds. Going into that last round here, guys. Those reverse crunches, really trying to get those hips off the ground. Seconds. Last round here. Getting a nice burn, stronger core. All right. Last round of those done. On to the 3-part V-ups, and the hollow holds, and then we are done. "45 seconds gets shorter and shorter. Feels like. Seconds. All right. All right, last movement here, hollow holds. Now they're not my favorite anymore. They used to be. Not at the end of a workout like this. 45 seconds left. Keep those biceps covering the ear, belly button pressed into the ground. Alright, last hollow hold. Alright, we are done. Let me know how you guys like this core routine. If you have any other questions about any other movements, feel free to let me or Beth know. See you guys later.